Hello everybody, welcome back to another Mediabook collection video. Hope everybody's doing well, of course. Today we'll be taking a look through my Illusions Mediabook collection. Now these guys are based in Austria and they have a very diverse output of titles from the horror realm. You get independent horror, retro horror, B-movie horror, mainstream horror. So a very diverse output from these guys. You don't often find their releases listed on Amazon Germany, and a lot of the sites that list their titles aren't English friendly. They don't often distribute to overseas territories, so your best chance to find these particular editions are on eBay or independent sellers on Facebook who are willing to get these for you. But anyway, I'll just go through what I've picked up over the last 3 or 4 years since I've been collecting media books. Starting with Jess Franco's Bloody Moon. Not a big fan of Jess Franco, as I've said in previous videos, but this is one of his films that I can tolerate a bit more than others. Probably my favourite Jess Franco film. It's a good bloody slasher. Not terribly great, but definitely watchable and fun while it lasts. And I love this bloody artwork. This is the one I'm more familiar with. It has since been released in UK by Severin on Blu-ray uncut, but this is the Illusions Mediabook. This English friendly as well. So that's Bloody Moon. Next up we have this one. This is The Mad Foxes, and it's definitely mad. It's absolutely mental. It's a terrible film, but it has to be seen to be believed. It entertains for all its awfulness, definitely. It's trashy, it's sleazy, it's violent, it's just nuts. It's well worth a look if you're into your obscure little films, and you're looking for a memorable experience for the wrong reasons. And this is the excellent artwork from Rick Melton. Love this cover. What a beautiful cover that is. So yeah, that's The Mad Foxes from 1981. Next up we have one of these standout films from the Italian zombie genre. This is Burial Ground. Used to be known as The Zombie Dead in the UK back in the day, but it's more commonly known as Burial Ground nowadays. Yeah, really good film. Love this retro cover, beautiful, and it's just a real good time with this one. Lots of talking points in this, which I won't go into, but it's a good trashy, sleazy, gory, yeah, zombie film. If you haven't seen it, if you're new to the Italian horror genre, and if you're looking for a good zombie one, check this one out. So that was yeah, Burial Ground. Moving on, we have the I Spit on Your Grave collection, which consists of the original, the remake, and the sequel to the remake, even though it's not related, I don't think. But anyway, the reason I got this little collection is because every film that's in this edition here is still cut in the UK quite heavily, with the exception of Part 3. Part 3 doesn't feature in this box set, or this edition. But it has since been released in the UK, Part 3 uncut, which was a surprise. But yeah, this edition, I'm really glad to have this in the collection. I do enjoy these films. Even the remake and Part 2 to the remake was surprisingly watchable and good. I mean, they won't be for everybody. The rape revenge genre doesn't make for very pleasant viewing, but I find them compelling, and usually the perpetrators, they get what they deserve in the end, and that's well worth waiting for. So anyway, that's the I Spit on Your Grave collection, minus Part 3. Moving on, we have Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses. Not a favourite of mine, not a big Rob Zombie fan. This was okay, it wasn't great. I don't like it as much as other people do, but it's worth having on the shelf if you've got Devil's Rejects, which I do, and here it is. This was much better. By far my favourite Rob Zombie film. Really enjoy this one. There's been rumours of a sequel upcoming. That'd be very intriguing to see what direction they take that one in. I'd be looking forward to that. But anyway, this is The Devil's Rejects, the first one, and it is a great film. And it's the director's cut, fully uncut. Moving on, we have The Last House on the Left, remake, which wasn't half bad itself. It was alright. I tolerated this one more than I thought I would. I'm not a big fan of the original, to be honest. I mean, the original's okay. It's respected because it's an important film for the genre. It's very influential, and I picked up the Nice Arrow box set. It deserved being on the shelf, definitely. But the remake, yep, it's alright. It definitely ups the gore factor in this one. I don't mind it. It's The Last House on the Left, unrated. Moving on, we have another more modern horror film. This is Train. Pretty much Hostel on the Train. That sums this one up perfectly. It's alright, a bit of torture and gore. It does its thing, and if you're into that kind of horror, then you'll be satisfied enough. I thought it was alright. So that's Train. Next up we have Borderland. Another recent horror. I don't think it's been released in the UK, or either on DVD or Blu-ray, but it's not too bad. Moving on, we have indie German gore here from Olaf Ittenbach. Not too bad, yeah. I didn't mind this one. The female lead, she's pretty much fully nude all the way through it. She goes through a proper ordeal in this, but she puts in a really good performance, surprisingly. And as you can see, it does feature some gory splatter moments, typical of the director's output. So yeah, that's No Reason. Once again, more independent German torture and gore here. This is La Petite Mort 2, The Nasty Tapes. Pretty good. It's better than the first one, more enjoyable, and it's got more of a fun side to it. Bit of gore and sleaze here and there, and this particular edition comes with a novelty vomit bag, which I haven't used yet. As gory as it is, my stomach's pretty strong, so I could tolerate this one without reaching for the old bath bag. But anyway, that's Le Petite Mort 2. Next up we have The Perfect Husband. Not too bad, this one. It livens up during the last third of the film. It does have a surprising plot twist at the end, which I didn't see coming. And yeah, it's not too bad. So that's The Perfect Husband. Next up we have Poe Project Evil. This is like an anthology film based on Edgar Allan Poe short stories. Not too bad, but as you often find with shorts anthologies like ABCs of Death, you get ones that are hit and miss. This one definitely has some that miss, but they have a few good segments among them also. So that's Poe Project of Evil. Moving on, we have The Bunny Game. This is a disturbing little film. I did like this one. Not everybody did. It was banned outright in the UK. It didn't even get a release with cuts, but it's pretty strong stuff. It's a very real scenario that you could easily see happening in the real world, and very much like it does, without ruining the plot too much. But it won't be for everybody. It's quite hard-hitting stuff. So that's The Bunny Game. And last up we have Universal Soldier: Day of Reckoning. Now this is a very dark film, very violent, and it's got almost like a horror feel to it. It's very bloody and very dark and disturbing. The main actor in this one is Scott Adkins, but you get Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren back in. Dolph has another good cameo in this one. But yeah, this is well worth a watch if you haven't seen it. It's probably one of the better Universal Soldier films. Really good. It also comes with a 3D copy as well, this edition. So yeah, that concludes my Illusions Mediabook collection. If you have any questions regarding any of these releases, as always, just leave a comment below or message me on Facebook if you want more info. So, as always, thanks for watching guys. You take care, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.